Okay, very good. Good telescope. So what did we see last time? What was the thing that we saw last time?
What is the last
What
time?
is a telescope?
Okay. And
Malachite.
what happened in the end of the finding the
We saw
telescope?
that telescopic Mars' skies.
Ah, okay. Okay. So we are going to find out what happened after that. One second. Okay, shall we start?
Yes, Abhi, you can start.
Okay, okay. So what did we see last time? We'll have a quick look. Before that, we'll see the family again. So I'm Abhi, and then there is Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth and the Moon, Mars, asteroid belt, a small chunk of asteroid rocks in between Mars and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, cold Neptune, then last Pluto. So we saw what was a telescope, what are the types of telescopes we have, what is different between each telescope, what are the parts of the telescope, how much does it cost, and how can you make a simple telescope. I think one of you have made a telescope today. So what happened then? So what did Mars gift? It was a telescope. So as soon as they found they had a telescope, they thanked Mars, and suddenly there came a toy and it hit the telescope and it went far away. Kind of sound came in the background. Then the telescope came into the scene. Then Mars was very angry. Oh no, Earth is playing with my toys. Oh no, not this time again. Oh no, like that. And then they both went like that. Both they went on the each direction. And Mars was doubting whether it is Earth or not. So, but I was very sad. My telescope is gone. Oh, they have to find it all around the place. So what happened then? So either we have to go run behind and find the telescope, but where are they right now? So that is the question today. Where did Earth's robot go? It went, and we are going to see it today. So it continues. Where did Earth's robot go? So Mars told me Mars is pretty big. It's very big. So it is very tough to find it. So first you have to tell us how to track it. So we can, but first you have to tell me all about myself. So Mars started telling. So what is Mars? Mars is a planet next to Earth. So I told you that is one astronomical unit is Earth and the Sun, distance between Earth and the Sun, and 1.5 is the distance between Sun and the Mars. It's little far behind us. And a year, 1 year of Mars is 687 days. So it is twice the time that it takes for Earth to go around. Next, Earth is very heavy, Mars is very light. So it is like 1/10 the mass is very that of the Earth. Next, I told you about two asteroids that became the Mars's moons. They are the cousins of Earth's moon. So they are Phobos and Deimos. Next, what is the size? How big it is? So Earth is pretty big.
Hello.
கட் ஆயிடுச்சா என்னோட வீடியோ?
Yeah, we last few seconds, maybe a minute, we didn't hear. It was kind of frozen and then it dropped.
Oh no. Something to do with my internet connection. What to do? No problem. I will connect it again. So I will go back. So what did you see? Can you tell me? Did you see about the mass of the
No, we were just seeing about the length.
this between distance?
This one.
Okay, fine. So I'll start again. So Earth and the Sun is about 1 astronomical unit. And the next thing is the time it takes for it to go around the Sun. Earth, it only takes 365 days. It's just 1 year. But for it, it takes 687 days. More than twice of it. So it's very long, very big. Next is the mass. Mass is something that you can compare it as in weight. So when you go to a vegetable vendor, you ask him, give me 2 kilograms of potato. What he does, he puts 2 kilogram rock and then he uses his weighing balance to check whether it is 2 kilogram of potato. So like it, when you put Earth on one side and we put Mars on the other side, Earth is very heavy. It's very big in mass. Next is I told you about Phobos and Deimos, the two moons of Mars last time. So they are pretty small. They are very, very cute, little small. They are only 20 kilometers and 12 kilometers. But moon is very, very big. It's about 13,000 kilometers. That is 7-8 times bigger than that of Deimos and Phobos. So as I told you, it is quite big. Compared to Mars, it is just quarter of the size of Mars. Next, what is its inside? Like if you cut and see idli or dosa, inside it there are a lot of things inside, right? You can put chutney, you can put a lot of hot pepper inside and all these things. Like that, when you cut Earth into two, it becomes a kind of 4 layers. One is a crust, another is a mantle, liquid outer core, it is all the waters that stay, and then finally you have the solid core. Am I audible? Is it audible? Am I dropping anywhere in between?
No.
You're good. Oh,
No.
Okay, good. Next is temperature. How hot it is, how cold it is. You know, Neptune is very cold. But you know, Mars is also little related to Neptune. It is also pretty cold. But night time, it goes beyond the cold. It goes to minus 140 degrees Celsius. So it's like 3 times colder than if you go to Antarctica. And then how is the volume? When you take a glass of water, if you pour it all inside, what is the number of waters in there inside? You call it as volume. Yes, something wrong?
No, you are correct.
Because I am hearing my voice in feedback, that's why. So Earth can take about 6 Marses inside. Next, how much do you weigh? If I am about 100 kilograms here, or say like I am 45 kilograms here, I will be 17 kilograms in Mars. Next is gravity. If I jump higher, one second. If I jump higher, I can even leave the gravity of Mars and I can jump taller, like that. Next is atmosphere. See, Earth is made up of about 78% of nitrogen and just 21% oxygen. That is what we breathe. But Mars is made up of completely of carbon dioxide, what we breathe out. So what we take in, it's called respiration, taking in of oxygen, giving out carbon dioxide. But Mars does everything opposite. It takes a lot of carbon dioxide. So I got a question. It is full of CO2. No, most moon said, Abhi, you can't breathe that. What will you do? So that I said, he needs a special space suit. So I went and I came back in a space suit. So this is me in a space suit, not so very fashionable, but it was okay. It fits for me. So how is this? Mars told me it fits perfectly. So we have to protect ourselves from Mars's atmosphere because it is full of carbon dioxide and other things that are harmful for us. Mostly it is very cold in the night and about dusty and stormy in the day. So that's what we are going to protect ourselves from. So now we have known all about Mars. Now we have to search for our telescope. Where did that toy go? So as I was speaking, kind of sound came in the background. So the toy came into the scene and it left. So we went searching behind it. Come on guys, no time to waste. Let's go. So we went. So we started by going into the Mars. So this is how it is. So this is Mars, completely a full view of Mars, and we are going to zoom into one particular place. We are going to the North Pole, northernmost point of Mars. This is called Korlo crater. It's named after a very famous Russian astronomer. So you can see that it is covered with white color thing. Can anyone tell me what it is? What is very white in color? Any guess?
Soil.
What is it? Soil.
Soil.
I didn't get it, Kana. Snow. Okay, snow. Yeah, it is snow. But what is that snow made up of? Any guess?
Carbon dioxide.
Very good, very good. You are absolutely right. Because I told you it is completely filled with carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So carbon dioxide got very cold and it got deposited on the northern pole. Cool. It looks like an Oreo chocolate. So this is our first spot. So we went there. This is Korlo crater in the North Pole, and we saw the toy going past us. So we are in the North Pole now. So is this ice? As I asked then, he told me no, this is made up of carbon dioxide, completely called as dry ice. So it looks cool. So there is always a huge storm. There is always a lot of dust and smoke going around in that Mars surface, which always gets deposited on top of the dry ice or the snow. So it looks like a chocolate color. All the brown, red and white mixes together and looks like a chocolate. This is how it looks. So I asked, will it rain? Will it rain snow? No, it doesn't rain at all. It is always dusty. So this is comparing 2 days in the same year. So in June 26, 2001, it was a very clear sky, no dust, no storm, nothing. But on September, the entire planet of Mars was filled with dust. So much dust that you can't even see for a very few meters. Your eyes will be blinded. So that's why you need a spacesuit. So it's a windy, dusty storm. So it looks blurry. That's why. So next we are going to another spot where that toy went across us. So this is in Martha Vallis. So Martha Vallis is a crater. So it's a valley crater. It's a very, very long time ago. An asteroid came and hit Mars and it created a valley. A very big valley. So it is Latin for valley. Vallis is what they call, because most of the Mars surface is named in either in Latin name or with the name of the astronomer who found it. So it has a lot of colors because it is made of sulfur. The other most very prominent thing that is found there is sulfur, and sulfur is also found in sand, clay. Next, we are going to another place. Again, the toy went past me. So this is Becquerel crater. This is made up of a different material. It looks black. What is black? What is mostly black? What when something burns, what color is black? Okay. What is
Carbon.
carbon? Very good, very good. So it is a deposition of carbon over many thousands of years. So it looks like this. When you go close, it looks like this. It is a composite of asteroids that are made of carbon and the sulfur that got deposited on the surface. So this is how it looks, very close. Blue, black, grey, brown, all the colors. So it's very big. It's around 160 kilometers. It's like the distance between Chennai to Vellore. So again, another place. This is Ionic Chaos. Ionic Chaos is a very big. This is only very small portion which was photographed. What is chaos? Chaos is something that is not explained clearly because it is very tough to put. There are some deep valley. There are high mountains. There are so much things happening in one place. So it's not a regular shape. It is like how Deimos and Phobos looks. It's like tomato and potato kind of shaped. But how tall are they? They are very tall. They are very tall that sometimes their height goes beyond 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers like that. So what can we do? We can probably do rock climbing. We can put a rock because it is very low in gravity. So 1/3 gravity, we can jump higher, put a rope, you can go up. Straight, you can go up. And when you fall, you will be falling for at least 7 minutes. Yay! Like that you will fall. Next, even more bigger than that. What is bigger than 200 kilometers? I'm going to show you. Another place. Once again, the toy went past us. This is Valles Marineris. This is like a feature that is found across the entire planet of Mars. This is like when you ride a bicycle, when you fall down, you will have a wound in your knee or in your elbow and all these things. Like that, Mars went for jogging sometime and it fell and it had a tummy rub with an asteroid so that it get a very big scar. So this is that scar. So very big, you can even see it from the sky. So it is like many kilometers wide. It is about 30-40 kilometers wide. It is even bigger than Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon is a place in America where it is a very deep valley. There is a river called Tennessee River which flows in Grand Canyon. So it is so big that it is the biggest one in the entire solar system. Entire solar family, it is the biggest canyon. Next, what is bigger than a valley? A mountain. So how big is this mountain? Again the toy went past me. This is Olympus Mons. Olympus is the god of older Greek mythology. Olympus. So the biggest mountain should be named after the biggest god. So they named it Olympus Mountain. Mountain in Greek it's called Mons. Olympus Mons. So how tall it is? From base to summit it's about 22 kilometers. It is even taller than Mount Everest. Can anyone tell me how much is Mount Everest in height? Maybe in meters, kilometers, anything?
8 kilometer, 0.85 meter.
Very good, excellent. Extra points for telling the exact value. So it is 8848 meters. That is 8.8 kilometers. But can you guess how big is Olympus Mons? I told you already. Okay.
10 kilometer.
Bigger than Mount Everest.
Yeah, it is bigger than Mount Everest, Kanna. But how much is it? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time?
2 times.
Pretty close.
3 times.
Little less.
1 time.
1 time.
2.5 times.
About 2.7 times. 2.5, little about 2.5. It is around 22 kilometers. So Everest is 8848. Olympus Mons from base to first summit it is around 22 kilometers. So it is pretty big. So next where are we going? We are going very near to the South Pole. This is Prometei Planum. Planum is a bigger place when there is a asteroid impact. When it closes, it becomes an planum. So this is also made up of ice, but this is a mixture of carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So some of them have a little bit of water also. So H2O. What is H2O? Water. So there is a little bit of water, traces of water in it. So this is Prometei Planum. So this is very near to the South Pole. So North Pole, it is completely made up of carbon dioxide, dry ice. South Pole, there are traces of water on the South Pole. Next, where are we? We are going near the different types of craters. So first one, where did the toy go? It went to a lot of craters. So this is the first one. This is called Gale crater after a scientist in NASA. This is where this Curiosity rover landed. Why is very special? Because it is the first selfie. Rover went there. Curiosity rover took a selfie with its camera. It's the first Mars selfie. This is another view from Gale crater. This is Mount Sharp. This is towards the end of Gale crater. There is a sharp chocolate colored mountain. It's called Mount Sharp. And on side of it, there are a lot of murrays. Murrays is a kind of like sedimentary rock that is like one after the above. It becomes like a sandwich kind of rock. Some billions and billions of years ago, there must have been some sedimentation, either by moisture or water or some other kind of liquid. They got deposited one over the other and it became a sedimentary deposit. This is how it looks. This is Hale crater, the next one. Next after Gale crater, there is a Hale crater. This is Nirgai valleys. So there are a lot of asteroid impacts and comet impacts on the surface of Mars, but in between there are a lot of river valley kind of things. It's called Nirgal valleys. Next is Marathon Valley, because it's a very long, very wide valley. It is on towards the end of Valles Marineris. So you can, if you start walking, it will be around 24 kilometers to walk across. Some entire circumference is around 24 kilometers. but sometimes on top of it there are very cute little sand dunes. They are called Martian dunes, that they shift one place after the other. Have anyone gone to a desert? Any desert? No desert? Okay. So when you are in a, you have, very good, very good. So which desert have you gone?
Arabian desert.
Oh, Arabian desert. Okay. In there is, when there is always a lot of wind, because Mars is also very dusty and stormy.
Dubai.
Ah, yeah, I know, Dubai. So when it is always dusty and stormy, all the sands will move to some place and it will become a very big heap of sand. It's called dunes. So they like that. Mars also has a lot of dunes. And when you come to the end of a place, it's called a cliff. So this is Vera Rubin Ridge or Vera Rubin Cliff. So now we are almost towards the end. We are near Newcomb crater, another place in Martian Valley. Victoria crater. This is all filled with some kind of asteroid impact, so that it looks like a sand dune inside it. Now I'm going to show you something. This is Jezero crater. Towards the end of another side of the planet. Jezero crater is about 30 kilometers in circumference. In which they have marked a specific place. There you see a kind of yellow colored circle. It is around 20 kilometer radius. Something is going to happen in that place. So we are going closer to that yellow color circle in the Jezero crater. So what are we going to see? We are near Jezero crater. Suddenly the telescope along with the toy came into the scene. And there was another thing. There was a helicopter going around that same place. Moon got very excited. Yay! It's a helicopter! And I was looking at my telescope. Oh, it was a little far behind me. So I took my time, tried to find a way to go near that telescope, but Moon was very anxious. He jumped on to the end of the helicopter and it started moving around. Whee! Like that it was going. Merry-go-round, the mulberry bush, like that it was going around. So Mars warned, Moon, be careful, this place is very windy. Don't fall from that helicopter. I was worried. Who is controlling this? Moon, get down, like that. So that is the question. Who is controlling the helicopter? Is it Mars? Is it Abhi? No, it can't be Abhi. Then who else? So that is what we are going to find in the next episode. Who is controlling the helicopter? So to be continued. So what did we see today? We saw who is Mars, what are its unique features, why is Mars so different from Earth? Because I told you, we breathe oxygen, we got a lot of oxygen in our atmosphere. Mars, not so, lot of carbon dioxide. So what is its climate, what are its composition, what are the various places from North Pole to South Pole, and what is a crater, what is a planum, what is a valley. So next week, what are we going to do? I'll tell you next week. So that's it for today. So any questions you have? Someone is giving me clue. I'll tell you next week who is controlling the helicopter.
Lakshya is very eager.
So, what did you like today? What was the favorite thing that happened today? Anybody? Nobody?
Anybody wants to say something?
Okay.
Ishant?
I will ask you some question. You try answering me. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, what is the color of Mars? Yes, anybody can answer.
Orange color.
Orange, red,
Red.
brown.
It is okay. It is somewhere between red and orange. It's not completely orange. It is not completely red. It is between red and orange.
Crispy color.
Vermilion. Dusky color.
Okay, very good. So, what is I like helicopter having moon inside. Yeah, we will see what is happening with the helicopter and the moon in the next episode. Not today. So, how is gravity in Mars? If you jump up, how high can you go?
Complete.
You can go very long. Okay. How many days does it take for Mars to go around the sun?
365.
That is Earth, Kana. What about Mars?
687.
Very good. 687 days. Correct. What is another name for dry ice? No idea? What is found in North Pole? North Pole of Mars? Don't know. Okay. It's made up of carbon dioxide. So anything if it becomes very cold, it's called dry ice. Dry carbon dioxide or liquefied or cold carbon dioxide is called dry ice. So, over. Is it okay? Anything else? Okay.
Finally, Gary.
Who wants to go to Who wants to go to Mars next week? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Very good. 4, 5. Oh, everybody wants to go. Okay. I'll take you to Mars next week. I'll have another separate 5-10 minute session to take you around Mars because there is so much things to see in Mars. I just quickly jump across 10 places in Mars. And there are nearly around 30 places. I'll try taking you one by one. So Navaratri special is Mars visit. Okay, is it enough?
Yeah. Thank you, Abhi.
Thank you.
Anyone has any questions? We'll wind up. No questions?
For Diwali special, we'll go to Bennu, asteroid Bennu.
Anna, you studying astronaut?
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
I am not an astronaut. I am basically a mechanical engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. I was very fond of astronomy from my age of 10. Okay, one second. I'll show you my collection.
Anna reading songs of books, astronomy.
This is the book but my father got me when I was in my third standard. So in which
Yes.
there are about 100 pages about
Astronomy.
astronomy.
Wow, super.
So if
Wow,
I
super.
turn each page is about one topic of astronomy.
Wow, Vishant, you are showing your astronomy book. Okay.
Hey, very good. Very good, very good. This is
First page.
about 22 years old. So I'm very fond of astronomy. So if I had opportunity, I would have become an astronaut.
Wow, super. Super, super. Good job.
Yes, yes. I'm also an engineer. So what happened was I was working in a company before, and I used to tinker with a lot of things.
Very good.
So one of the thing was gravity. So I used to work a lot of things with gravity.
Abhi,
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. You are muted, but I can see the book, Exploring Mars. Very good.
Touch planner.
Okay. Any other questions? I can keep talking about astronomy for another 30-40 hours. For next Navaratri, I can talk. Okay, chalo, you all take rest.
Planning for space coding classes.
Oh, very good, very good. I also do coding, but right now I can't do coding because my laptop is being used by a young Abhi. So he is now playing with astronomy. So later I will do coding. You want to try some coding with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll take you. I will teach you to make games. What kind of games do you play?
I play on my TV PSP lots of games.
Oh, PlayStation. Very
On
good.
my TV.
Oh, very good, very good. Nice. So, I was like your same age when I started playing games, and my sir told me I have to wear big glasses if I start doing it. Evidently, it became true. See, now I am wearing glasses, but not for playing games, but for reading I have to wear glasses. This is old Abby's tools. So always stay little behind when you play games. Don't go very close to the TV or the monitor.
Yes.
Okay. Good boy.
Bye.
Bye bye bye.
okay. Bye.
I also reading book.
Very good, very good. Super. Very good.
Shilpa ma'am.
Bye bye.
Yes, Kanyashri.
I got show my telescope, but I forgot.
Okay.
Abhi, there's some question with from Kanyashri.
Very good, very good, very good. Good. We'll see you next week. Bye bye. Bye everyone.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.